Me I carve you now, boy. Me I carve you. Me I carve you.
The deal's going down.
I'm here to do business. If you don't like that, then I'll take off, all right?
Man, hey, how you doing, man? In our country, we love cops.
Cover me!
Looks like one of the locals is doing some dealing.
Bloody fire! Right, over there, boy. Man walking.
So what else is new?
You're dead, boy, here.
Time to have fun. Get off.
Yeah, but... No blood trap I run for.
Die.
The story begins in Colombia, where a tough anti-drug agent sets up a deal to catch cocaine traffickers. He sends his partner ahead to handle the details, but things quickly spiral out of control. After a chase, they capture one of the gang members, and the agent uses his fighting skills to take him down. When the man refuses to talk, they force him into silence and lock him in their car. Later, at a shady nightclub, the operation goes wrong. A sudden ambush leaves his partner badly wounded, and in the chaos, the agent shoots back, only to realize he has killed a woman. This moment deeply shakes him. Returning home, he is filled with guilt. He confesses his past mistakes and the recent killing, believing he has crossed a line. Advised to step away, he decides to retire and spend time with his family. But peace doesn't last long. One night, while out with a friend, a violent shootout erupts between local criminals and a dangerous gang led by a feared drug lord known for his brutal reputation. Even though the agent tries to stay out of it, he ends up arresting one of the gang members before disappearing from the scene. Soon after, strange symbols linked to the gang begin appearing, hinting at something darker behind their operations. Investigations reveal that the gang mixes crime with ritualistic fear tactics, making their enemies too terrified to speak. This creates an atmosphere where no one dares to cooperate, allowing the gang to expand its control across the streets. The situation becomes personal when the gang retaliates by attacking his home. His young niece is critically injured in the attack, pushing him over the edge. Now, with nothing left to lose, he comes out of retirement. He begins hunting down anyone connected to the gang, but getting information proves deadly. Witnesses either refuse to talk or end up dead. The deeper he digs, the more he realizes that the only way to stop the violence is to take down the gang leader himself. As the pressure builds, the agent starts to lose control of his emotions. His methods become more aggressive and ruthless, showing that he is no longer just fighting for justice, but for revenge. His friend tries to keep him grounded, reminding him of who he used to be, but the line between right and wrong continues to blur. Teaming up with his loyal friend and a determined investigator who has been tracking the gang for years, they prepare for war. Armed to the teeth, they travel to the gang's homeland to finish things once and for all. After tracking down the leader's location, they infiltrate a heavily guarded mansion during a massive party. Chaos erupts as explosions and gunfire tear through the estate. The agent fights his way inside, taking down enemies one by one until he finally faces the gang leader in a brutal showdown and kills him. Or so it seems. Back home, the nightmare isn't over. The gang resurfaces, and it's revealed that the leader had a twin brother who was secretly operating behind the scenes all along. This twist explains how the attacks continued even after the supposed death. The final, intense battle, the agent faces the real mastermind. The fight ends in a brutal and decisive victory, bringing the gang's reign of terror to an end. The story closes on a somber note, as the agent walks away from the chaos, having won the war, but at a heavy cost.